So what's up? How are you all doing today? I'm Charlotte. If you don't already know me, welcome to the channel and let's get this live stream started. So today I'm going to be drawing the Sanderson sisters from the famous Halloween movie Hocus Pocus to hopefully get back into a nice little groove of art videos and art content for you guys. I know back to school weeks have been really crazy, at least for me, so hopefully this will get back into a nice little routine for us. Today I'm just going to be doing a little sketch. If you want to follow along, that would be great, but if not, I hope you still enjoy. So while I let some other people join, I'll set up everything, so let me get going. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, everyone good? Alright. So, let me get in to it. Today I'm just going to be doing a little sketch like I said, so let me get my sketchbook ready. Alright, can y'all see good? Let me maybe zoom in. There we go. Alright, we should be good to get on going. Here. Oh, sorry. Alright, we're all good. Okay. So let me flip to a new page in my sketchbook. I'll share some of the sketches from my last live stream. Alrighty. So obviously we have the three sisters here and a nice little moon. I think this could probably take up the whole page. And I actually got this from Pinterest, which I think is literally the best place to get reference photos. They have so many photos to choose from. So check out Pinterest, literally. I think I'm just going to start with the moon already. That should be big enough. Honestly, it's been forever since I've seen the movie. I'm glad, like, fall is here and everything. And, like, I don't know when the last time I even saw the movie was. Maybe, like, years and years ago. I barely know their names. Like, I may be a little bit of a fake fan, but I know that the movie is, like, really good. And there's a new one out now, I think. I think there's a new one that's out. Actually, these need to be higher. Perfect. So, anyways, like I said, back to school week was crazy. How was your guys' back to school week? Mine was really stressful. Like, oh my lord. I kept getting lost all the time. But we are in a new month, I think. Yeah, we're in September now, so I have my whole room decorated. I really should do a whole room tour. If you want, at the end of the live stream, I can show you some. I have my little crochet pumpkins out today for you guys, and I made those last Halloween, I think. And I did make that crochet video about the pillows a few months ago, and like literally this is all the experience I have. Like literally nothing. But anyways, these girls are so expressive. Wow. Anyways. But my new school is so much bigger than my old school. Like, my goodness. I was so lost on the first day. There we go. Anyways, if you have seen my video from yesterday, actually, I posted about how I was wearing this like really cool sweatshirt from this new show I'm watching. It's on Hulu. It's called Only Murders in the Building. Such good mysteries. And it has Selena Gomez and some other famous actors like Meryl Streep, and it's like so good. I'm so excited for the new episode because they all come out like every week, one at a time, to keep the suspense. These should be good placements. Just some hair here. I may have made these too big, but there we go. They all have crazy hair. This is so cool. Imagine if I went as these people for Halloween. What are you guys gonna dress up as Halloween? I know it's like really early, like it's literally 2 months away, but I'm already thinking about my costume because I really want it to be like legendary. Me and my sister are planning on going as like a pair. So we were thinking maybe the two witches from Wicked. So Glenda and Elphaba. If you haven't seen it, it's a really popular musical. I've seen it like twice. I think I've seen it on Broadway actually, in New York. But oh, she has a widow's peak. That's rare. I think it is. I've only ever met one person with a widow's peak. And she has some pointy bangs. Interesting. Is this hair? Or is that like a hat? Oh my gosh. I feel like I made this one so much bigger. Maybe I should make it smaller. This is actually a lot of people to draw in only an hour, but if I don't finish it, I'll probably just make it into a little video in a few days, sometime this week. And if I have time, I have some markers and colored pencils here. I feel like that would look so cool for this style. I think this is the old movie, actually, this cover. I think so. I'm so clueless about this movie. I don't know what happens in the movie. But I know it's a really popular movie. So I figured a lot of you guys would love to see it. See me draw them. So she has her hand on her shoulder. Okay, I may need to cut into the moon a little bit because I put it too high up. But that is okay. There we go, that looks human-like. Definitely gonna make these bigger. Anyway, speaking of spooky movies, have you guys seen the new Haunted Mansion? I saw it, and it's so good. It's like spot on with the whole ride at Disney World. It's so like, oh my gosh. The old Haunted Mansion was like the old movie. It was okay, I guess. It was like pretty mediocre, I'd say, which is like hot take, but I definitely prefer the new one. The new one is so good. Like, I don't want to give out any spoilers, but it definitely lines up with the ride and everything. So good. Her eye is like hiding. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, that looks so scary. This is the beginning stages, guys, okay? Like, trust the process, please. There we go. Her lips are like here. There you go. And she has crazy curly hair. Oh my gosh. I've been sick for like 2 weeks. It's been tough, but I push on. This is so scribbly at the moment. I'll try and clean it up, but it may look like this for a little bit, like for the next 20 minutes. So far, it's not going that bad. Alright, I'm gonna replace this moon. It's definitely way lower. There we go. Oh my gosh, shaking. Do your parents let you drink caffeinated beverages? Because my parents are huge coffee, like, addiction. It's like an addiction. They're like coffee fanatics. They are so addicted to coffee, like, ever since they've been in school. And I really like coffee too. It definitely helps, like, my breathing for some reason. And honestly, I'm not really a big fan of tea. I don't know. It's just kind of water. So, shout out to some people in the comments. Hi to Vic, Ina, and random person. Shout out to you guys for watching. Thanks so much. I hope you're liking how the drawing's going, and if you want to follow along, you can see the reference photo and everything. I'm going like crazy fast, actually. Like, it's been forever since I've done art. Actually, I am taking an art class at my school for the first time. I never got to take art in middle school, like in all 3 years, but I'm actually taking art at my school, and it's literally the best. It's so great. Like, I haven't made that much art, actually. We're doing self-portraits at the moment, so like for the next like 2 weeks we're gonna be doing that. But it's so much fun. The class is like, it's really chill, and I have it for first period actually, and it's really chill, honestly. And I love how everyone is just like keeping in their own space and just making art. Everyone in that class who's in that class wants to be there, and there's no like crazy kids who are yelling or anything. It's just quiet and peaceful, which is pretty rare for classes in like high school. I hope that you guys like the sound of the pencil on the paper, because it's like ASMR. Do you guys like ASMR? Honestly, I'm pretty neutral on it. Like, I think it sounds nice, but I don't know, I'm not like crazy about it. One of my favorite ASMR artists though, Josie B, if you know her. Me and my sister both watch her. She is so relaxing, and she has like 1 million followers on YouTube. That is crazy. But it's so relaxing, her voice. And when she does Spanish ASMR, it's like, oh my gosh, so peaceful. Alright, maybe we should get into the details of the face. There we go. Okay. So if I'm going to turn this into a series, let me know which other like fall Halloween characters you would like to see, because if I were to like think of some from like movies or anything, maybe Ghostbusters, maybe maybe Spirited Away. I don't know if that's like strictly like a fall Halloween movie, but it's like eerie sometimes. It's kind of spooky sometimes. Like with No Face. Oh, this looks kind of crazy. Hold on. There we go. Okay. I went to a Target the other day, which is like weird subject, but I went to a Target the other day, and it was just crazy to be in there. It was like the weirdest Target I've ever been to. I don't know what about it, but like first off, it had like 5 stores in one store. It had like a Ulta section. It had like a Starbucks. It had a pharmacy. I was like, oh my gosh, am I in Target or am I in Starbucks or what? But it was a good Target run. I got so much decor for my house because we have already decorated, if I did not mention. If I did not mention already, we have already decorated a lot. And once October rolls around, oh my gosh, my house is gonna look crazy. It's gonna be all crazy Halloween. Okay, there you go. She has some crazy cheekbones in this photo, the middle person. And some crazy blush. There we go. So hopefully, for Christmas at least, I'm hoping to get some more filming equipment actually, like a tripod so you can like directly see on top of my artwork during my live streams, because although this is good, there are some times where it's just like hard to see what I'm doing. And maybe I'll get like a really high quality camera or something. And something I wanted for a while is like a laptop that can turn into an iPad. I really want to try digital art. I don't know if I would like it. I know for some people it's like you either love it or you hate it, but I really want to try it. Like, even if I don't end up liking digital art, I feel like a personal like laptop would be really useful for editing or homework. Because at the moment I strictly use CapCut on my phone, even for my long form videos, and it is pretty time consuming. So looking for different alternatives, but for now we'll just hang in there. There we go. I do have a ring light actually, and I use it in some of like my photo shoots, like when I did Olivia Rodrigo. But other than that, it's like huge, so I have to like take it out and put it away every single time. But it's pretty good. It's like very bright. Anyway, speaking of classes in middle school, I used to take band, if you didn't know. I used to take band, and while I was in band, I never did like jazz band or anything, but I made so many friends in band. Like, all of my friends by 8th grade year were band kids. And I'm not like, I was like really never ever good at anything. So I'm not doing it currently. Maybe next year. But this year, math has been super hard for me. I'm taking Algebra 2, and it's tough. It's definitely tough. I never liked Algebra 1. I was more of a geometry type person. But anyways, these colors would look crazy. These colors would be so much fun to do, but I don't know if I'll have time to color. At least today. Maybe at the end though, if I have like inked everything, I'll try. But yeah, stick around to see it sometime this week. Am I gonna do the letters? I don't know. I'll wait a little bit. Alright, so this girl. I feel like I'm gonna start erasing some of the bad lines. Oh, I erased a good line. There and then there. I like totally use the whole space of the page so she can barely like put her hands. But this is kind of like it's not really dynamic, I guess, but the faces are kind of crazy. Anyways, speaking of Christmas, I really want to get some cool art supplies. I want to test out maybe, I feel like I've seen paint markers. I don't know what they're called. I think they're by the brand like Deco, maybe, but they're on my wish list, and oh my gosh. I also want some new skincare, just like last Christmas. I'm actually out of some of my necessities, but the ones I like are really expensive, so I may have to save up for a while or just wait until Christmas. My skin will suffer. Oh well. Her hand kind of comes up here. Cool. Her arm also is here. Now, what other lines are bad? I guess some of these. This is kind of scary at the moment. If you saw my video yesterday, I went to the bookstore actually, and I got some new books. I started reading The Help. I forget who it's by. I think it starts with an S, so if you're looking in the bookstore, look in the S. But it's called The Help. It's so good at the moment. And I've only read like the first 50 pages since yesterday, so I'll let you know how it's going. But I've actually seen the movie, and so far it's honestly no different. They did a really good job with the movie. So I really love the movie though. Make the nose a little lighter. Take a circle. I've told you before, but one of my favorite things to draw are noses. They're just so easy to draw. Oh my gosh, my dog. What is going on down there? I should probably start on the other two. How much time do we have? We have about 30 minutes left. Oh. You know, I won't do them. I've decided I'm not going to do the letters. Now, give me a second. Sorry about that. Had to unmute, or had to check on my dogs. They are kind of going crazy. Alright, can you guys see what I'm doing here? I feel like it's still really hard to see. Let me try this angle. Is that good? Alright, let me get in position now. Anyways. So this morning, I was just getting ready for my live stream, and I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers. Her name is Super Ray Dizzle. She is like such a good artist, and I love her videos. They are so funny and interesting. Like, she's one of the only YouTubers that I actually like watching her long forms. And I was watching a video about her art conspiracies, and they were so interesting. They were about like some crazy just conspiracy theories about artists and different pieces. And one of the conspiracies was about like aliens in artwork, and there was like evidence from years and years ago, like in the like 1500s, of like aliens in paintings, and it was really interesting. And like, the idea of aliens is so cool to me. Like, I honestly don't know what to think, because like, honestly, the world is divided about like, oh, aliens are real, aliens are fake. But like, it's honestly hard to know, because like, it would be kind of crazy if like we were the only ones here, you know, kind of a waste of space from contact. But other than that, we haven't seen anything yet, which is kind of weird too. So just excited to learn more, like if they've been here before, if just we're the only ones. I don't know. There we go. Another controversial thing, apparently, is if you prefer to have your phone on light mode or dark mode, which is, it's kind of like, I don't know, something a lot of people don't think about, but personally, I have my phone on dark mode, and I had it on light mode for a while, until a lot of my friends pointed it out, and I was like, oh, is that just better? So, I've been doing that for a while. Oh my god, I need a drink. Drinking some coffee at the moment. Do you guys like Starbucks? Because I don't know what to think about Starbucks. Sometimes they have really, really good drinks sometimes, and just drinking it just makes me feel so rich. But I really don't get it that often anymore. I used to get it like maybe once every 2 weeks a few years ago, like when it was like really like a big thing. But nowadays I don't get it that much. I maybe get it like once every few months. And they have some good food, I guess, but I feel like some of their drinks are hit or miss. Like, occasionally you'll get like a bad drink. Like, one of my favorites is the white chocolate mocha, I think. And I think that's a really popular drink. But it's not that great. Hold on. Anyways, have y'all listened to Olivia Rodrigo's new album? It's insane. Like, I listened to it a few days ago when it came out, like early in the morning, and I honestly thought that it got leaked. Me and my sister were listening to it, and we were like, "Oh my gosh, did it get leaked?" Because I hadn't heard anything about it, about her like releasing it, and I was nervous for a little bit. But then I found out that it's legit. This is not a perfect circle, but that's okay. That's okay. Something that's kind of like a weird question, in my opinion, is like, what would you choose to be like if you had one meal for the rest of your life, like forever? And I don't know what you guys would pick, but if you know me, I would honestly pick like nugget meal from Chick-fil-A. Like, honestly, I already get that for like every day. I honestly get the nugget meal from Chick-fil-A every single day. It's like honestly bad. Like, I go to Chick-fil-A at least like once every 2 days, which it's really bad. But like, it's not always like for dinner or like lunch or like a whole meal, but it's always something like, oh, maybe like just a pull in for a large fry or something. But I always save up my money to get Chick-fil-A. It's kind of sad, but you can barely see her eyes because there's so much scribble. I don't know what the background is yet. I think it may just be like blue, but okay. The eyes are so far apart here. Another weird question to, I guess, strike up conversation would be, if you could travel like anywhere in the world, where would you go? And personally, I hate traveling. I think I've said it before on here, but I really don't like traveling. Just like the whole idea of like, I don't know, being in a foreign place and not knowing like the area, I guess. It's like, it literally scares me more than anything. And I don't think I've talked about it before, but a new grown fear of mine is of owls. I don't know. It's hard for me to talk about, but owls, you don't know what it's like to see an owl. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's a story time to this, so. Right, I was walking my dog, and it was honestly late at night. It was like late at night, the sun had gone down, and I was walking my dog, and like suddenly in a tree I hear hoot hoot, hoot hoot. It was so scary, and then I'm like, oh my gosh. So I look up, and then there it is, the owl. And it was like a hoot hoot, like from a movie. It was scary, and it wasn't like, it's hard to explain because you don't know until you've like seen it in real life, in the wild. Like in a zoo it's different, but in real life, terrifying, like chilling. I get scared to walk my dog nowadays to see that owl, because a few minutes later, when I ran away with my dog, seeing the owl, I see it from across the street. He swoops down and like gets a snake or something. I don't know. It was scary, but this, like, one of the scariest things about this guy was that he was huge. He was like the size of my torso. He was ginormous, and his head was like, he literally looked like a tube, like a Russian nesting doll. It was it was so scary, and he had like all black eyes. He was like white and brown, and he was like hoot hoot. Another scary thing about them is that they turn their heads all the way around. That is just crazy. That's creepy. Like, what's going on under there? Like, how does that and I was telling my friend about this, and she was just like, oh my gosh, have you seen them without their feathers? Apparently, they're terrifying without their feathers. So that's just dandy, you know. And when it swooped down, its wingspan was huge. And like when I see the Harry Potter movies and they have a whole like tower full of these owls, I'm like, oh my god, I would get so scared to be in there. I've done like more talking than drawing in this live stream, but that's okay. I think now I'm going to take a kneaded eraser and start picking up some of that pigment, just to make it easier for me to get the details. I cannot find my kneaded eraser. Oh, there it is. This is my whole bag. So messy. Oh my lord. I'll keep that. There we go. Alright, so I'm just using a kneaded eraser here. Oh my. And I think I got this from either Walmart or maybe Michael's. But it's going to help me with all the details. So we'll just start erasing a little bit. Oh my gosh, it's already like black. So now it's going to be a little bit easier to like get all the details, start trying to finish everything up. Oh my gosh. It's going to get so dirty. I actually saw a hack on that channel, Super Ray Dizzle, that is you can actually wash your kneaded erasers. You can like put soap and just scrub out all the pigment, which is insane. I had never heard about that. I'm trying to mix it up to get it all good. These things are honestly like super fun, like during art class. If I'm just like thinking about the drawing, I just like knead it. It's so therapeutic, stress relieving, and satisfying. And it's also useful for your art. You know those videos about the car cleaning people when they take the slime and just roll it? Those are so satisfying. Also in the comment section, I see a viewer. Hi Ben, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you're liking the drawing. Oh my gosh, what is this? We'll try and finish it up for the next 20 minutes. Alright. I'll bring back the circle, but do like a simple line. In art class, it's so interesting to see everyone else's methods. Like, I met a girl the other day and she really loved to draw eyes, which was so foreign to me because I hate drawing eyes, so you learn something new. Like, I had never known that people actually like to draw eyes. So, I'll have to talk to her more about that. Maybe she can help me with my method of drawing eyes. And hands, bro. Hands are not it. This hand I'm drawing at the moment. Let's get that better. Always start with a trapezoid, apparently. And then do the fingers. Those fingers are really, really long. Let's make them a little shorter. Okay. No, they're still shorter. Speaking of YouTubers that I love, I watch this girl. Her name is Sophia Nygaard. I think that's her last name. And she does the craziest things on her channel. She has so many followers, so you've probably seen her before. But, oh my gosh. She's such a cool person, like, genuinely. And she's, like, so genuinely, like, pure and nice. And, like, if I were to describe her videos, I would say she's kind of like she's a little bit obsessed with kind of like soaps, candles, and she has this weird fascination with trying to combine them, and it's kind of a weird hobby she does. I'm trying to get this graphite off my hand. Oh, it kind of worked. Interesting. But in some of her most famous videos and her best videos, she has mixed literally every single candle from Bath and Body Works all together into one candle. And when she does these types of videos, she's done it with lipstick, with like highlighter, eyeshadows, with bath bombs, with like soaps, crazy things. When she does these, she calls them like Franken versions. So she calls it like the Franken candle or like the Franken highlighter. It's like this fun, it's like super fun series that she does. And she actually has a new video out from yesterday where she made her own like line of not lipsticks, nail polishes with another creator called Simply Nailogical. Also great, check her out. And she literally took a food truck around the city and just gave out nail polishes. Whoa. There we go. I'm just trying to finish this really quick. Look at that arch. Alright, I think I'm going to take the next few minutes to finish up this drawing. So yeah. Alright, I think we just about did it in time. I just finished this sketch, I guess, and I think that I will be able to finish this in a video sometime this week, so keep an eye out for that. Let me sign it real quick. Alright, so let me get up. Alright, I really hope that you guys liked today's live stream. Keep an eye out for more upcoming videos this week. I think this was a really good start to getting back into drawing with you guys. So anyways, I hope that you guys have a lovely day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!